recording because they're screaming in my head. I have had it. They keep saying they're going to murder me, and I'm like, okay, that I get that. Obviously, they're talking in my head, but the issue is that I don't know who it is, and it's obvious. They're 6 years they've been talking in my head. They're trying to frame and defame people, and I don't know how they plan on manipulating it. I kind of get an idea, but overall, they're playing these dirty games. I'm done talking. I want them sentenced to death. They're screaming in my head right now. Six years. They're talking in my head. They're talking in my head with such a sophisticated weapon that can, like, literally, they picked up my arm before. I feel like they're moving my legs, and my legs are moving involuntarily. I'm not actually doing it. And then sometimes I have these, like, Tourette's where I start just blurting shit out. The voices in my head are seriously on one. They are looking for a way to frame people, and at the same time defame me and manipulate these records. I want them sentenced to death, God. I gotta go get every test done, MRIs, everything, because every claim I make, when I say, I have shortness of breath, they're going to go pull my medical records, everything the government paid for because I used Medi-Cal. They're going to say, okay, well, there are no underlying causes, but yet, you know what? When we review the records, she was short of breath this many times on these dates at this time, and you know what? It's apparent that it's not Renee that's, like, suffering from a health issue. She's being something abnormal with the telepathy weapon. They're using it. They're misusing it to harm and injure me, and they know that it can't be detected. Like, the general public isn't up to speed on how to detect for it. So, and it's just gonna look like it just happened suddenly. Like, that's gonna obviously bring suspicion to the ones that they're gonna request these records from, or request for them to audit the records, to request to further investigate whatever it is they're pretending to investigate, and God knows the means that they're trying to achieve. And how they intend to do it is just, there's absolutely no way, dude. I want to make sure that, in fact, every claim they make, it's a bullshit lie. It's obviously, it looks suspicious. Clearly, they didn't bring it to the forefront to say, we don't know if it was schizophrenia or Renee, or schizophrenia, or if it was outside. Then, there are things that they could ask a million things, and I know that by the way they sound, it's obvious that they know, they obviously are expecting that, and so they're sitting here trying so hard to keep me from being open and honest about it. They throw off my head again. I am eliminating and making sure anytime I felt anything, it's, they have the record. I mean, there are discrepancies between my medical records and the claims that they're making. There are discrepancies in the way they're presenting the addition to what was heard, on the record, what this or what that is. Like, I want to make it so effing clear. I'm done talking. I want them sentenced to death. I'm done. I am literally done. All this shenanigans. Oh, you're so ugly. Like, I'm gonna go slit my wrist. Get the f out of here. Over a piece of shit terrorist. The women are psychotic out of their fucking minds, dude. They want me arguing with them. They sat there and they're like, haha, we made your hair fall out. They'll sit and talk in my head, haha, we made your hair fall out, you stupid bitch. Hoping that I'll say, who the fuck cares? I can just go get extensions. Fake that. Like I'm some kind of a child. I went straight to the dermatologist. I have done 2 biopsies. I take pictures. I have shown everyone on Facebook. People know that my hair is thin. It's not anything that I can hide. These bitches are fucking, and they're hoping that, who cares if people see me, as long as there are no, as long as I'm too embarrassed to put up photos of myself. Like, they're like all of this, like trying to really break down someone's confidence. It is unbelievable. The terrorist and the piece of shit in my head is like, oh, you're not sexy, because they want to drain you of your money. They want to just call you irresponsible. Ooh, oh my God, I'm done talking. They just got done saying, never mind, you fucking bitch. One of the women is saying, go fucking die. I'm pulling up to another, urgent care right next to another grocery store where they have cameras everywhere. If these, and they don't stop talking. Aside from the agenda, okay. They're really trying, like, they want this to come to an end as quickly as they possibly can get it. Because if they weren't there to babysit the records, it sounds like they must have done some dirt that people have evidence to provide. It seems there's a gap there that's missing that I'm still like trying to hone in on, because I'm like, why are you guys, I mean, I know why. There are other entities, other terrorist organizations, and basically they can text into your head, send text thoughts, like they can, like, computer to brain interface without having to speak into your head, and implant thoughts into your mind. So being that the investigations that they're conducting, investigations that these terrorists are conducting are confidential, and based on the fact that these people, well, I guess their whereabouts, but I'm trying to understand. So if they're MIA and they're sitting at home using a telepathy and whatever, right? And things are kind of time stamped. Why would they not be in the public's eye is kind of a question mark for me now, because I really want to start narrowing down why in the hell, okay, wouldn't you be in the public's eye? Why in the hell would you talk in my head? Like, why wouldn't you just walk away? Nobody knows that you're, like, nobody in the general public can prove you're talking, like you've committed a crime. They've said they've done all this to me, like they've abused me, they've hurt me, they've destroyed my credit and my driving record, and they did this and they did that, and those were my younger years, and I mean, I actually don't doubt it, because I've moved 4 times from the time, and I almost was evicted out of one of the apartments I was in because of the voices in my head. So I don't at all doubt that that what they're saying is true. But I want to say that nobody knows that they've done that. So why not just walk away? I don't owe them money, and I don't know them. And I've committed no crimes, and I do no drugs, and I have a beautiful family. So all I keep wondering is, why are they talking in my head when they can just walk away? And I guess money, maybe it's the money. They have to create a narrative and organize the records so that, in fact, the money that they've made thus far isn't questioned. So that no one else I don't know, that's still an open. I have to think about that, and I'm pretty sure once I start thinking about it deeply, I will come up with the answer to that question. I've just been so busy, one doctor appointment after the other, because they're suffocating me constantly. They're making my eye vision blurred. They'll tug and make me swell, and I've had rashes. I've had, just like all kinds of weird stuff. Like my heart starts pounding, my chest starts hurting. I can't remember. I'm confused all the time. My thoughts aren't organized. My memory, I'm having memory loss. It's just insanity with what is going on with me. So I went from being healthy as a horse to sick as a dog. This is like, there's something wrong here. I want these terrorists sentenced to death. I'm done talking. Anyways, I'm here again. There is several cameras in front of Marquet Urgent Care. And then over here is, sorry, you can't really see. There's Ralph's over here. Here, let me turn so that way I can show you. So that's Ralph's. Okay. Cleaners, pizza place, bagels and brew. And there's Wendy's, which obviously has cameras outside. There's a bank, Orange County's credit union. Obviously so I'm not worried if they're going to continue to talk. The continue to talk thing while I'm in front of cameras, knowing is the part that like baffles me. Like, why? That's a weak spot. I can really squeeze like some actual juice out of this to solidify or seal the deal on their convictions and sentence them to death. So the violations that they've committed, to me alone would sentence them to death. If people find out that they've been doing this on a mass scale, oh my, without a doubt, they're going to get wiped out. So, and it would be like a world court like this. It's not even like up for discussion. It would be unanimous. It is what it is. These are terrorists, honest to God. So I'm done. I gotta get in here. I have a suture that is sticking out, and it's infected, and it's really bothersome. So I gotta go get this checked out. All right, talk soon.